Let's move on. May 9th, Young Thug Gunna charged in a Rico case with multiple murders. They are still sitting in jail as we speak.
You think they ever getting out?
I'm no fan of Young Thug. I'm no fan of Gunna. I've been more than honest in regards to that, but I don't wish jail on anyone. You know.
Yeah, that's a big.
Especially
fact.
not a Rico charge. They take all your money. See,
but
this is the thing about a Rico charge, right? They charge you, they take all your money, so now you can't defend yourself. Yeah. And they have a proven victory rate of 99.7 or some shit. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, of course, how you gonna fucking lose if you restrict the person's ability to defend themselves?
Okay, to your point, I'll say this. How about when you said that if you are, let's say you're being charged in a Rico, the chances are you're really doing some Rico shit. And if you are doing some Rico shit, don't you kind of deserve to be in jail, like you said? We shouldn't celebrate criminals.
No, we shouldn't. But what's this guy's name, bro? DJ Drama was charged with a Rico for selling CDs.
But he was wrongly confused. He was wrongly
but all his money was still frozen, and he had difficulty.
He got it all back though.
Himself.
He got it all back. He was able to defend himself because he wasn't doing anything wrong.
What I'm saying is the process or the system is set up for the feds to win the case. Like,
the feds are not gonna.
You got to think of it this way, though.
Bring a case against you without surmountable evidence. They're gonna take insurmountable evidence, and they're gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6 years before they charge you, and that's all gonna be evidence that they have logged in and hours and shit that they have.
But that still doesn't make it right.
No.
And if you're charged and you don't have money to defend yourself, it makes it even harder.
To their point. They're taking the money away to defend yourself that you made hurting people, like what they're charging you for.
Allegedly.
Exactly. Well,
are we not innocent until proven guilty? Is this not America?
Well, that's the thing.
So they're circumventing their own system.
So let me say this. Is the thing you just said, right? Allegedly, right? But if they have so many hours of surveillance against you and they have this evidence against you, then it's more than likely, and they have a 99% conviction rate that you're doing something that's not right. So they're gonna freeze those assets, just like VS said, and at the end of the day,
they could still be wrong. Is my point? They could have 60 hours of video footage and a shitload of evidence, blah, blah, blah,
it's guilty till proven it's innocent till proven guilty.
And if you're the defendant, it's harder for you to defend yourself properly if they've frozen your funds preemptively without proving your case first.
I just think that in the case of Young Thug and Homie, it's almost like a mob case where, all these killings and everything that went down, it's most likely linked to them, bro. And
I'm not fighting for their innocence. I'm not claiming they're innocent or
you're talking about the money.
Clear. I'm talking about the process and the way that it's handled is unjust to the defendant. Because if I'm accused of something, whatever it may be, and whoever is accusing me, Fed, CIA, whatever, if you freeze my money, I now can't get a lawyer. Odds are I'm going to lose the case.
Because that money was a product of your fucking...
Allegedly. You can't...
It's part of their case, though.
You can't punish me
but it's part of their... I understand what you're saying, but it's part of their case.
I understand that the evidence is part of their case. I'm talking about the process.
You're making it seem like it's just a charge, like you got charged with dealing drugs by the local PD or something like that, and you got to plead your case. This is the Fed case.
I understand it's a Fed case. At the end of the day,
it's a Fed case, bro. The Feds.
But that doesn't change the process, my brother.
Likely than not.
That should not change the process and the justice. And
the process of the fact that.
The process of you're accusing me.
It might seem unjust, but you're probably more likely than not doing something wrong.
Maybe I am, but it's not what you're charging me with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and even then, how can you punish me? How can you?
I don't know what your argument is, bro.
My argument is, if you charge me with a crime and you freeze my money, it is now harder for me to disprove that crime because I ain't got no fucking money to buy a defensive team. So you're already punishing me without first taking me through trial and convicting me. And because you're doing that, you have a 99% rate of conviction. No shit.
Yeah. It's like
But
playing
it's
a
the
basketball
feds.
team and taking out your best player. Now play without him.
Yeah. But you keep saying it's the feds. That doesn't mean they're above the law or the Constitution or the legal justice system.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's just a fucked up system.
No,
like,
absolutely right.
Let's say you're innocent. Let's say the feds are 100% wrong and they just got everything wrong and you're innocent, but now you ain't got no money to defend yourself. You got a piece of shit PE, PD, whatever, and you would have been in jail anyway. And their conviction rate continues to go up.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be charged for a RICO case for something like that, though, is what I'm saying. You're not going to get charged for a RICO case.
So the feds never make a mistake.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
99% of the time they don't.
I understand what you're saying. A RICO case is a long time and stuff, and they go through many years of gathering evidence and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
They could still be wrong, my brother.
They could still be wrong. They're going to have all this situation like, yo, these guys are making millions of dollars putting hits out on people in the streets or whatever, however you make your funds. But at the end of the day, most of it is illegal. Okay, now, the DJ Drama situation, that's something bullshit.
What about the money Young Thug made legally? Let's say, what about the money Young Thug made from music strictly?
Then I don't know if that should be frozen. It shouldn't be.
Let's be honest, it shouldn't be. Let's say he made $5 million illegally. And $5 million.
You know why that doesn't
legally.
count anymore? You know why that doesn't count anymore? Because the music money, they're using now his music against him. It's part of the case now.
Another injustice.
You understand what I'm saying?
Another injustice.
Because he's talking about these murders and all this shit on the music. I'm not saying that what he's doing is wrong and that he is guilty and he is killing these people. I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? But that's also part of the case now.
I don't know. I don't have pity for people doing fucking murders and then talking about it on wax. I don't have pity for that shit. So maybe you're right, but I just think
again, I don't want you to think I'm defending Young Thug and Gunna. I'm no fan of these guys. I'm defending a system that is set up.
You're defending against the system.
I'm speaking against a system that is set up for you to lose. It's very easy for you to lose a case if you ain't got no money.
Exactly.
Millions of people are in jail just because of that. Yeah. And it's fucked up when it's a RICO case because it's a serious ass case. The allegations is you don't get charged with one thing when it's a RICO case.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that a RICO case is multiple charges.
Yeah. Now, if you're separate from that situation, like, for example, let's say Gunna really was not involved, he's just part of the label, then I don't agree with him getting football numbers for something where he's just like part of the label.
I want to agree with you, but send Gunna to jail. Lock him up.
Isn't the white boy part of their clique too?
VSOP? Yeah, hell yeah. He's down with them.
I'm not down with
Feds, where y'all at?
What's that white boy's name
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, Jack
Harlow is definitely down with them. Feds, get his ass too.
Word up.
Straight up. Lock all four of them fools up. All three of them. Young Thug, Gunna, and fucking Jack Harlow. And you know where you can lock them up? With the next person, June 29th, R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years. Put him in a fucking cell with that nigga.
Whoa.
We'll see if they can fly.
Yeah.